what's up you guys, Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 2, Episode 7. Yes, my hair is very pink. Yes, it's very shocking. I don't know how I feel about it right now. I'm still getting used to it. Anyways, moving on. Do you know what I'm really annoyed about? I went to turn on this thing, the Stargate. And it just, like, wouldn't turn on. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I haven't had it on. Like, I've literally turned it on for, like, the episodes and that's it. Like, how could it possibly be out of battery? And I picked it up and I, like, tapped it a couple times and then it just, like, turned on. So, I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah. So, I should have got a drink. It's really hot. Actually, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Alright, let's go over last week's comments. Daniel's dead count is almost at 5 right now. He's either the luckiest guy alive or really bad at decision making. I'm gonna go with both. Why not? I feel like, I don't know. I don't think any of the other characters have died, like, at all. I mean, unless you count, like, all of them dying in, like, politics? No, the episode before politics. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think Daniel's the only one that's died, and he's died a lot. I think the reason why they destroyed it rather than keep it for studying was to remove the temptation it provides. And because it would look really bad diplomatically if Daniel advised her never to use it again. Then SG personnel started studying it. From a medieval frame of mind, they wouldn't understand. Okay. The SGC will be getting a steady supply of Naquita from their improvements to the mining operation as well as an ally. Sometimes it is better to quit when you're ahead rather than push the limits. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just ran down the stairs and ran up the stairs and I'm horribly unfit. Here we go. All lions are cats, but not all cats are lions. Alright. Fortune teller Shan predicting lions is always fun. It's always really fucking weird. Like, honestly, when it happens, I'm thinking to myself, and it's so absurd, because, like, I think to myself, oh my god, people think I've seen this show before. And I'm just quoting it. But, like, literally, it's just, like, I have some fucking weird sixth sense, I swear. I'll tell you, I was at a party on the weekend, and we did this thing where, like, we passed the phone around and, like, we all picked a song. And I was like, I'm gonna pick JoJo Get Out. Because I haven't heard that song in, like, at least, like, 5 years, okay? Anyways, I'm going down the street, like, 2 days ago, turn on my ignition, and what's playing on the radio? JoJo Get Out. It's fucking weird, and I don't like it. It makes me so uncomfortable. What? But you know what? Why can't it just be, like, giving me the lottery numbers instead? That would be nice. Why does my, like, my fortune teller, like, why does it work in such weird ways? Or maybe I do have the ability to predict the winning lottery numbers. I just never do it because I'm afraid I'll lose. I don't know. You tell me what you guys think. I love the implication that any third grader who understands geometry is considered mentally mature enough to see naked aliens. Oh. Right. Shan, can you imagine what we were thinking when you said back in Season 1, Episode 10, that Thor, that isn't Thor, he doesn't look right without his blonde hair and blue eyes? It was like, wait till you see what he actually looks like. Oh god. That was fucking weird, man. That was almost a thumbnail as well. But I was like, some people are watching the show for the first time through me. I don't want to spoil that. So I went with like a, I don't know, maybe it looks like, maybe if you, look, my idea for making thumbnails is always like, you look at the thumbnail and you're like, oh, it's that episode. So I wanted to like, try and indicate what episode it was without giving away that. So I hope that, you know, by looking at the thumbnail, you still know what episode it is. Right. Now just imagine it's actually been a little blue-gray alien that's been wearing a Chris Hemsworth disguise all along. Oh my god. He just like unzips himself. That's fucking weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. On the comment about food in 203, exactly, we're the same. People would say, well, if you're starving, you would try anything. People really underestimate how starving we can be. Yes, very starving. You pointing at the chair after being called detective? Yeah, haven't you seen this? I'm the Batman. Yep, I always suspected you were the dude under there. Yes. You making dorky sounds while humming the theme. Haha, what the fuck is wrong with you? That intro, I got tears in my eyes. Keep being weird, though, Fruits. I love it. Honestly, I don't remember what I did there, but I know the second episode, I just pretended to sing and nothing happened. That was the thing that I did. Of course, Danny Boy isn't dead. Remember Scara Chlorel in season 1 finale dying and how he came back using the sarcophagus? Them ships are miracle workers. Yeah, no clue what the writers were thinking here. Daniel is still married to Share. I'm guessing the sarcophagus is somehow influencing him to cheat, maybe, because that's pretty fucked up for him. Yeah. I swear this entire edit is going to be mainly a compilation of you trying to tell Daniel he's married. Added now. It wasn't, but close enough. For those of you who actually don't even know, here's a little bit of information for you. So, obviously we release like 1 episode a week on YouTube of Stargate. Fucking Tony edited like all of season 1 like the first week that like the first episode came out. he's like almost like he's edited all the way up until like the episode prior to this, like literally really on top of the edits, but they ain't coming out any quicker. I'm just saying. Do you remember that time an archaeologist beat up a guy who's trained in the Air Force and worked at a top secret military base? This is the kind of security we're running at the SGC, folks. Top notch. Yeah. Do you know what look, I'll say, like, even though that, like, this is, like, some people's, like, favorite show, I like that, you know, we can have a discussion about, like, the silliness of, like, some of the things that occur. Like, it's entirely fine to love something and see the flaws in it. And I feel like a lot of TV shows and a lot of fans for some TV shows can be like, oh, you're being very nitpicky, like you don't like the show. If you don't like the show, don't watch it. Like, everything has flaws, and I'm glad that we can, you know, talk about some of those things. The worlds are named PXXXXX because this is the computer naming them. I think more memorable worlds get proper names like Tilk's Home Chulak, even though that was just the name of the city, and the planet in the episode you've just watched while I was watching this one was called Chimeria? I don't know. Chimeria? I don't know. I think I've got bloody eyeliner in my eye. Fantastic. Plus, maybe the writers didn't feel some worlds needed a proper name. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it could give us a little bit more of a... I don't know. It's hard to get behind PXX1745679669. I don't know. Like, it's hard to get behind that. I don't know what they're talking about, you know? Yeah, destroying the sarcophagus was a bit stupid. It could still serve a purpose if it were studied. But oh well, so much for that coming back from the death device. Yeah, no one likes those, so we'll move on from that. Cats are descendants of lions and tigers, yeah, so technically you are right in saying cats are lions, just a very different type. That said, dogs are better, just saying. I am more of a dog person, but cats are very cute. For fuck's sakes, Fruits, these intros are fucking hilarious. Now you're miming this shit, you are killing me. Sam and you both, I was there and I sat here smiling at how you got that. Yeah, I get how sometimes it can feel a bit uncomfortable sensing what someone's about to say, but this was pretty predictable. So there's that. You know, I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty fucking pissed if someone led me on what came off as a huge walk somewhere because I asked to see a person and they led me to their graveyard. I'd be like, couldn't you have just told me that shit when I asked? My feet are killing me now. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out because of Jolinar, Sam is able to use some Goa'uld tech. Goa'uld. Look, I'm going to say it wrong sometimes, and you're just going to have to deal with it. Intriguing. I know, right? A few well-aimed shots at this Goa'uld. Dude, Jafar would be like, holy shit, he wasn't a god after all. Switch. But nah, O'Neill and Teal'c all of a sudden had stormtrooper aim. Teal'c did it funny. My dude just said, things will not calm down, Daniel Jackson. They will in fact calm up. Ha, this guy. Yeah, I liked that they made that joke, but then they had to correct him, and they shouldn't have corrected him. It was funnier if they didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I never stuck out my arms like that when crossing a beam during gymnastics, but I suppose maybe it's just an acting thing. It's not really a realistic thing to do though, yeah. Because I feel like putting your arms out, you're more likely to be like, oh, these are these things that have weights. I don't know. It's weird. Sure, Fruits. Thor didn't like how Daniel had so much hair, so he put Daniel's hat back on before yeeting him out of the hole. I like that. Well, I mean, you know, maybe Thor was upset about the fact that he didn't have long, luscious locks. Like, maybe he hasn't grown that yet. I don't know. He was envious and he got rid of Daniel's hair and put his hat back on. I don't understand half the shit I say sometimes. And I really question why anybody watches anything that I say. Yeah, Thor just beamed up all those guys. They're all put in line to one by one slow dance with him. I put Lady in Red in the edit. Go check it out, y'all. Oh wait, no, you can't. It's not due out until March 22. March 2022. I'm a bit ahead. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, they're ahead. It was funny though. I want to share it. This was probably my second favorite season 2 episode. Why? Because so do you know what I got really annoyed about? Stargate has been winning the poll like pretty much nearly every week of like favorite reaction, and that's fine. Like, you know, if it's your favorite reaction, that's fine. That's great. But last week we had the Supergirl 100th episode and we did like some extra special stuff in that edit. And I really wanted it to win, and like Stargate was just like way ahead, and I was like, this is rude. So I asked other people to vote for it because I wanted it to win. It deserved to win. You should go check out that like literally it's just like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes of the beginning. It's great. That's all. You don't even need to watch the whole thing. Anyways, you'll understand why. And when Supergirl was finally getting up in front, I don't know who it was, but someone was like, I'm gonna vote for, like, we're just gonna keep voting for Stargate. So Stargate was, like, this close to winning, but we powered through. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna show you this. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna be sharing this just this moment because it was funny. Hopefully, just in case he shows up.
It made me
Alright.
slow dance.
Well, that was... I mean, if you don't understand the reference, then you don't understand the reference. But it's like, this, it's a good time. Anyways, we have an episode to get into, so let's watch it. Okay. We're on the moon, maybe? I don't know.
Anybody home? Jack, it may as well be the moon out here. If there ever was anybody home, they've been gone 100,000 years or more.
This world is most definitely Tarlac. Though it once supported life, it is now extinct.
Okay, this place has got a name.
An EM source coming from something.
My guess... that thing.
At the same EM frequencies we picked up from the probe. Sir, this artifact or whatever it is definitely the source.
It's a time capsule. Well, that's an educated guess, but imagine your civilization is facing a great cataclysm. The end is coming,
He
you
looks
know
so
it.
cute.
Wouldn't you leave something behind?
Look at
Something
him.
told whoever came after who you were?
Or how you died.
Yes. I mean, imagine what you could learn about your own fate.
When a Goa'uld's world is taken by another in battle, he will sometimes leave behind the means to destroy the conqueror.
You think it might be a booby trap?
Booby.
I don't think we're talking about the Goa'uld here. I mean, whoever this civilization was, they went to great pains to leave this artifact behind. Like a message in a bottle.
Message in a bottle.
We acquired the package, sir. I recommend level 3 precaution.
Strange, because in Once Upon a Time they talked about a message in a bottle.
Careful with it, it's heavy.
Lieutenant, I'd like to record this.
Whatever you say, Captain.
Try to relax, Graham, or it's going to be a long day.
You know, I don't think it's the artifact. He gets nervous like that every time he's around you. Maybe a crush.
We're recording now.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Oops. Hey, the artifact. Notice the writing. So tiny it can't be read by the naked eye.
What does it say?
We think it's a set of instructions.
On how to...
Open it. We think it opens. Well, I'm
We
sure
wanna
there's
open
much more to
Pandora's
it.
box,
I mean, there's
maybe?
the equivalent of 1,000 pages of text on the exterior surface alone.
You know, I have the highest respect for your abilities, but the NID wants a look at the thing.
Well, I recommend against shipping the artifact anywhere just yet, Jim.
Since Daniel Jackson's theory on the orb's function has yet to be confirmed, it is best for it to remain in close proximity to the Stargate, at least for the moment.
Good morning, campers. Sleep well? I did.
Oh, it can't be morning.
Ah, but it is. We ship out at, 1,300 hours.
Okay, Jack, talk to General Hammond.
Nope.
Jack, come on.
Daniel, when we get back, you can visit.
We've got a spike, an EM spike across the wideband.
What?
Interior temperature is increasing 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Captain?
I don't know, sir. I don't think we've done anything.
Maybe we woke it up.
60 degrees.
Sir, I recommend we return the artifact to P5C353 now.
Go tell them to start dialing. Go.
100 degrees.
Any idea what we're dealing with here?
No, sir.
I think we can rule out time capsule.
Start dialing at P5C353 right away.
By whose order?
Colonel O'Neill.
Do it.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Jackson.
It's the artifact, sir. Something's wrong.
Temperature is still increasing 110 degrees.
We'll need to put our suits back on.
There's no time for that. We'll just open the gate and throw it back through. Here, give me a hand here.
How are you not burning to death if that thing's really hot?
does not wish to be removed.
That's too damn bad.
Away, people!
Chevron 7, locked.
Yes, get it! Oh my god!
Get security down there. Put the base on full alert.
We need a medical team.
Medical team to the embarkation room.
Shut it down.
Goes right through his shoulder into the concrete.
Get something to support his legs.
What can you tell me?
I don't know, but it's still hot. Be careful.
Temperature's 133 and holding.
This wound is too clean. There should be blood. I don't know why there wasn't more time.
Cauterize?
Let's chill.
Probably because it's really hot. It's cauterized the wound.
Shoot it!
Sir.
Shoot it!
I suggest you observe from the control room.
Everybody out of here. Hilk, fire when ready.
With respect, General, this is a mistake.
What?
Because we don't know how much of that staff energy will be transferred through the object into the Colonel.
Your objection is noted.
Time.
Again!
I don't think it's working.
No change.
Sir, it just absorbed the energy.
This weapon is ineffective. I shall try another.
No! Sir, that staff energy had to have gone somewhere. We could be feeding it what it wants for all we know.
I want a cutting torch down.
If it's made of the same non-terrestrial alloys as the shell on the orb itself, then it is several hundred times stronger than steel.
Colonel O'Neill, this is going to take some time.
This is Hammond. Lock up the mountain. Authorization code Red-Beta. Initiate wildfire.
Attention. Level 4 quarantine is now in effect. Switching to internal...
Level 4 quarantine. Do not miss.
Teal'c, Colonel, it's gonna get a little dark in there for just a few seconds while we try something.
And bringing up the UV lights.
It just went from like 0 to 100 really fast.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's on the wall. His head.
This is an even bigger problem than we thought.
Captain Carter? What's happening to me?
Did you touch it?
This organism can eat through virtually any substance, even concrete.
This entire complex is made of concrete.
Worse than that, we've already determined that it's got a taste for the base wiring, which means that it's going to affect, or rather infect, our computers and communications.
Then we need to kill it. How do we do that?
We've sprayed around the base computer mainframe with a sort of pesticide, but it hasn't even slowed the organism down.
What was that you just gave me?
Tetracycline. It's kept the infection at bay in Colonel O'Neill, and it seems to work prophylactically in everyone else I've managed to get a shot into. But, sir, I'll need more...
Absolutely not. A wildfire...
I love that he doesn't even know which is given. It just...
Sir, Lieutenant Simmons' infection is even more far gone than Colonel O'Neill's. But he's allergic to tetracycline, and none of the alternatives I have on base...
Don't make me repeat myself, Doctor. Captain,
Sir?
I need your honest assessment. Can we beat this thing?
Well, like the Colonel always says, never give up, right?
Maybe it's time we consider evacuating personnel through the Stargate.
I thought of that, but to where? There's no guarantee that we can stop the organism from coming through the gate along with us. I don't think we have the right to infect another world.
Well, there are a number of
Maybe we can
uninhabited
send
worlds
someone
with a gate
through.
through.
Hang on, maybe we can send someone through to like someone like the Nox or the... I don't know what the people were called from the Enigma. Sorry, I just posted that episode onto YouTube today, so like... That's what's like... Maybe.
Be at most are uninhabited for good reason.
Even if we could evacuate a number of survivors, practically every one of us is now infected by the organism to some degree. Without antibiotics, we'd all be like Lieutenant Simmons by now. The survivors would run out of supplies within a few days.
Very well. We'll make our stand right here, Captain.
Yes, sir. It won't take us without a fight, sir.
You do realize that, like, it could get out and infect the whole world, right? Like, I don't know if that's alright.
Duke, you don't have to stick around. Undomesticated equines could not remove me.
Wild horses, Duke. It's... That's a joke. You told a joke. Don't make me laugh.
Very well.
You're a good man, my friend.
As are you, my friend.
Sir? Just about through here. It's moving.
Why did you say that? You told it that it was...
It will not allow us to free you, O'Neill.
I mean, maybe it would have if you didn't tell someone that you were almost through. It's like, it was listening probably. I don't know. It didn't move until you said something. That's all I mean.
All right. Presuming this is page 1, and presuming this sequence is of whole numbers that indicates exponential growth. What does that mean?
Well, it could represent the growth pattern of the alien organism. So far, its spread has followed an exponential curve.
All right. So from that, we can extrapolate that it's a warning. This organism will continue to grow and expand exponentially until... what? I mean, until we die? I mean, if that's what it says, what's the point of saying it?
Okay, try turning the page. Maybe the answer's there.
I was just thinking, what if they just, like, stopped O'Neill's heart for a moment? Maybe, would it let go?
I was right. Tilk's staff blast gave the organism energy it needed to spread like this. It's reproducing because we fed it. Damn, why did I let them do that?
Okay, so it feeds on energy.
I mean, you didn't
How
let
do we
them.
use that? It feeds on everything.
Have the CO2 levels gone up?
Yeah, but the scrubbers are handling it.
Like fire. Add energy, a fire burns hotter. Add fuel, it burns longer. But it can't live without one thing.
Oxygen.
Yes.
We can't either.
Yeah, but at least we can slow it down.
What's happened?
It's gotten into our computers. Keep working.
Oh, nobody wants to get stuck in a fucking elevator.
Hello?
Daniel! I'm stuck in here. Get the doors open. Hurry up! It's eating through the control panel.
Damn.
Okay, I'll explain later. General, sir, I have something. What is he doing?
Tilk is trying to stop the spread of the organism at the source.
Tell him to stop.
Why? It seems to be working.
Only because the fire is temporarily consuming the oxygen in the room. It feeds on energy. Sir, I'm asking you to trust me.
Tilk,
Stand out.
we're going to try another approach.
Your idea seems to be working.
Yeah, slowed the progress of the organism by almost 90%.
Yeah, no, don't jump up and down now, or you'll get my other patients all excited.
You know, even in a completely anaerobic environment, the organism just goes dormant. All we've done is buy ourselves a little time before... I gotta get back to work.
Yeah, well, before you do, if you wouldn't mind stopping by to see Lieutenant Simmons.
Right?
Captain Carter.
We're fighting this thing, Graham. We just gotta hang in there, okay?
I just wanted to say how much how am I doing so far?
It's just fine.
Got halfway through the sentence and just gave up.
Come here.
Who?
What? Anybody, just come here. Look at this. Wait for it. There.
That symbol is on the artifact.
Yes, it is. It's trying to communicate with us. I
think what we thought was gibberish on all the computers was actually the aliens' attempt to communicate with us.
Maybe, but the symbols you're seeing could also be from the random files from our earlier research.
No, see, that's impossible. See, I didn't start working on this sequence until after the computers went down.
Assuming you're right, what are they trying to communicate?
Well, they could be saying, take me to your leader, for all I know. I have no idea. The point is that they're trying. We haven't even begun to consider that what we're up against here is an alien intelligence. We've treated it like a disease, like a plague. Not once have we stopped to listen.
How do we do that?
We let it grow.
What?
We increase the oxygen levels even higher than normal. We hit it with another staff weapon blast. We let it do what it's been trying to do.
The exact opposite of the advice you've been giving me up to now. Which is it, Captain?
General, sir, we both know what will happen if we don't try something. Dr. Fraser says the organism bonds together in chains. What if it's only capable of expressing that intelligence once it reaches critical mass?
Well, even if you're right and we let it take over the computers, it's going to be communicating in a language that I can't translate without a point of reference.
Maybe Colonel O'Neill didn't just get in the way. Dr. Fraser said there was no blood. There is practically no trauma around that wound. Now, with the force it struck him, that's just not possible.
Unless it did it on purpose.
Yes. We have to cut off his medication, sir.
Are you out of your mind?
If you do so, O'Neill will die.
He'd want us to try this, I know it.
Communicate with the organism through Jack.
Yes. I think that's what it's been trying to do all along.
Okay.
Oxygen levels now 30% above normal.
Sir, I don't know if what we're about to try is a good idea or not, but you have a right to know. You might not survive it. Okay, Teal'c. Again.
Do you think Teal'c has to, like, charge that thing?
We have to. Again. No pulse.
No, it's just saying none of the other ones have died. But, hey.
Good morning, campers. This is truly a strange feeling.
Colonel?
Yes. He is here.
Who else are we talking to?
We are also here.
My name is...
Hammond. Yes, O'Neill knows.
Then you should also know we mean you no harm.
You awoke us.
We have only recently become aware of your existence.
You would have returned us to our former world.
We believed you were a threat to us.
Feared you.
And your fear would have destroyed us. Millennia ago, our world was dying. We could no longer live there. For this reason, we created the orb.
Where you've slept for 100,000 years.
Yes, Daniel.
Waiting for someone to come along, like us, and take you through the Stargate.
So it was written on the orb. Once exposed to the atmosphere of a living world, we went forth.
And multiplied.
So it was written.
Auto self-destruct in 4 minutes.
We cannot go back.
We cannot allow you to stay.
O'Neill feels this as well. However, you have allowed us no alternatives.
This place, admittedly out of our ignorance, is about to be destroyed by an explosion.
Such energy only serves to nourish us. We will multiply and consume your world.
If you would allow us to restore our communications, we could stop that from happening. We would survive.
O'Neill desires this as well. He wishes to live. But what of us?
P4G881. It's primordial. Lots of oxygen and sunlight, like this world was 250 million years ago.
You would send us there through your Stargate.
We would.
For what reason?
So that we both may survive.
We'll take you there ourselves.
Yeah, no, he's making the decision right now and turning things on and off, probably.
Everything just shut down. Sir, I think the computers are rebooting.
Start dialing P4G881 as soon as they're up.
Yes, sir.
Auto self-destructing. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Chevron 1 engaged. Chevron 7 locked.
Auto self-destructing. 30 seconds. Seconds. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 4, 1.
Auto destruct is aborted.
Needed to go down to 1 second. Cliche.
Nice work.
It was good to see you alive and well again.
Welcome back, Jack.
I thought you were gone for good, sir.
Wild horses, Captain.
Alrighty. Well, that was Stargate SG-1 Season 2, Episode 7. That was, like, quite stressful of an episode. I feel like I wasn't very talkative because it just went from 0 to 100 really fast. But yeah, pretty decent episode. You know, it was an alien life form. And they took way too long to figure that out. Yeah, what does that mean for that guy that has a crush on Carter? Did he just die, or, like, is he fine? Because we didn't touch base with that. Just saying. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.